Hello, welcome back to another stream. 2 days in a row, he's going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually day one, though, of the new project. I'm actually so keen. I have been designing it for like 350-ish hours over the last few weeks. So the world currently looks like this. Kind of crazy how insane these shaders look, by the way. It's about to get so much bigger. So much bigger. Not too bad, man. Just chilling. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Love to hear it. Well, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. I much appreciate. I will be streaming a bunch this month, so hopefully you'll be able to enjoy some ad-free viewing on Twitch, which you absolutely love to see. Because goddamn, have they got so much worse. But yeah, let's get into it. Today we're actually starting the thing. Yesterday we did a little world tour stream, which I do need to fix. I did a world tour and I literally forgot. I realized post stream that I forgot to show the interiors at the bottom of the base. So I'm going to do some editing magic in the VOD video. I'm going to show at the end of this stream, I'll show around those extra last interiors that I forgot about. And I'll edit it into the other VOD. But today we're starting a new project, which I'm not tabbed into Minecraft. There it is. Bam, bam. Oh my god, it's so pretty. My FOV is crazy though. We're gonna lag like crazy because we have shaders on and we have our render distance up the wazoo. Let's turn this back down to... Let's turn down to that. I was trying to fix my entity lag problem before stream. I can't. I don't know what's wrong with it. They just lag. And like me eating lags, but everything else runs smooth. Like we have decent FPS. You can't see because it's behind my webcam, but it's like 100 right here. If I stare at my storage system, it drops for sure. But like, considering how many hoppers there are, we get to the worst right there was 40. This is the hardest part right here. Once it's loaded, it's not too bad. It's around 60, but like running around, it can drop to 40. But that's while streaming and recording. But the entity lag, I don't understand why. All my animals and stuff do this. Look at me shuffling. So I don't know what the problem is with that. But I guess we can fly out to the top actually. Show you guys the concept. I did announce what we were doing on yesterday's stream, but I was running super late. I had such a busy day yesterday. So I like announced it, but I didn't fully explain what the new project is. Okay, I thought I was gonna get stuck in my own tree for a moment there. That would have been crazy. We go up into free cam mode. If we turn on our rendering, it's gonna again lag a little bit. Give it a moment. Let me go up. Let me go up. Evil Gorb, love the name. Welcome stream. Thank you very much for the follow. Did not mean to change my language settings. That was odd. Right, there we go. With the render distance, it actually works. Give that a moment to all load. Yeah, yesterday I didn't fully explain it, but the new project is we're gonna rebuild every biome in Minecraft in one block, and they're all gonna be custom. So the big ring here isn't actually here. It's a Lightmatica schematic thing, just so you can visually see the absolute insane scale we're going with. Lapida Castle in the sky in the center is about 1 million blocks. I think it's like 1,050,000. The giant ring around the outside with all our biomes, so far what I've designed, which is pretty rough. I would say it's like 70, maybe 80% of the blocks that we would place. Like some of them are pretty much entirely done, and some don't even have their trees yet, so it's kind of like a bit all over the shop. I've done the ones that we're going to do first, like, you know, in order kind of thing. Yeah, so far it's 1.5 million blocks, so it's already 50% bigger. I think by the time we finish it, it might be double, which is kind of ridiculous. But a lot of people might be like, bro, the last one took you a year. What the hell are you doing? This one is a lot more automatable. So we're going to industrialize this here world and go absolutely crazy. I'll explain what the biomes are going to be before I show you the material list, because I can show the insane amount of materials. So we got the giant ring, right? We've got all the lines that you can see going through each one. That's going to separate the biomes. So I'm going to orientate myself. Okay, so top right, right, can I, oh, it's laggy. It's laggy. This guy right here, right? We're starting here. This is our first little square. I'll announce this one is going to be our ocean biome. So there's going to be an ocean in this entire little square. Sorry about the FPS. It is grim when I have this much loaded. That's going to be our first one, and we're going to go from, we're going to go clockwise, so to the right, basically. The ocean biome, ooh, I thought I had a top dome. I think it's close to 100,000 blocks. We're going to work out, plus the insane amount of water that it's going to have to fill the joint. Then we're going to have a forest, which is going to combine it like a few different custom tree types. Every tree is going to be custom in this joint. It's not going to be just like build the regular Minecraft world in one block. We're going to customize majority of it. Then we're going to have a dark forest, so dark oak forest. Then we're going to have a swamp. We're going to have, am I missing anything? Forest, dark oak, swamp. Then we're going to have basically what is going to be our plains biome, as well as our mountain biome. That one's going to be custom and a movie reference, which I'm not going to spoil yet, but it is going to be like recreating something from a movie again, which I'm very excited for. Then we've got a jungle biome. We've got a Badlands or a Mesa biome. We've got a Pale Oak biome because we've just updated our world to 1.21.5. I always forget the numbers, but that is the update. So we can get those. I don't have them yet, but we do have to get them. And then we have a cherry biome with another mountain, which is also going to have a snowy biome built into it. And the final one is going to be our desert biome. All of them are insane scale. Oh, there's also a cave in the mix of one of those, by the way. They're all going to be insane scale, like absolutely ridiculous. And I'm very keen, very, very keen to start, which is today's plan. I guess I can show you guys as well. Let's turn off my schematics so we stop lagging as much. Turn down our rendered chunks just a little bit. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Mad Industries. How are you, King? Welcome back. All biomes draft material list. Ready? It literally lags to open it. Just to open the material list lags. Okay, my head's kind of in the way. Where's my webcam? Bam. This is the material list in order of items we need. If you direct your attention to the bottom left of the screen, this is missing some items, I'm pretty sure. But this schematic, regardless, still has 1.13 million items. Disgusting. Number one, you can see is moss, 207,000 blocks, which again, we already have an insane farm. I made sure if we're going to go big, they all have to have a farm that we can generate like crazy. We don't want to spend 50 hours getting sea lanterns again. It's not happening. We're doubling the size of the project basically, but we're going to do it in minimum less than half the time. Minimum. I'm actually shooting for like 3 months. I want to go absolutely crazy. Okay, then we got stone. That's super easy to generate. We still need 206,000, which is insane. Way more than we needed for lapida. Then we have this one's kind of difficult. We have grass blocks, we have mud, and we have dirt, right? Basically, we just need a lot of dirt, and then we convert it to mud, or we convert it to grass blocks. So 95,000 plus 61,000 plus 42,000 is about just shy of 200,000 blocks of dirt, which I have an insane farm that I want to try and build today and or tomorrow. It's basically, can I get it done today? Sand, same thing, ridiculous amount, but there's a big farm combined together, 70,000. This might be a problem child. We need 60,000 oak leaves again. I did it last time. We had 50,000. We actually had a bit more than 50,000, so it's probably about the same, to be honest. But this time we're going automatic farms as best we can. Azalea leaves as well. I believe I have a good farm we can build with an insane amount of red sand. Pale moss block. I don't own a single one of these blocks yet, but if we get one, then we can duplicate it like our moss. We need an insane amount of stained glass, snow blocks, terracotta. This hurts. We're gonna need a lot of this. Also can turn my webcam back on because it's further down here. Bam, there's my face. Terracotta. This is gonna be the hard part. I have an insane farm, which we're going to build part 1 of today. Because it's going to take so long to get the materials we need just to build the farm to then try and get the materials we need. And then, yeah, just a lot of stuff. We're not going to go through everything, but those were the big ticket items. But as we scroll through slowly, you can see we need about 1,000 of so many items. And even just, you know, a few hundred blocks of a lot of items are going to take a long time. Like 268 wax copper trapdoors isn't cheap. That's not easy to get. And there's just so many. It's still going. Apparently we need a lot of one item. A yellow bed, a singular yellow bed, and one suspicious gravel. I don't even think I can get that. I don't know where that is in the schematic, but it's there apparently. And I don't think I can legally obtain that block, so I guess we have to skip that one. But yeah, that's the material list. We need so many items. And today we're gonna start with our first farm, which is going to be a pointed dripstone farm. Like I said, terracotta is going to be probably our hardest item to get, is the biggest problem child. Getting it from that there... oh, please. Bam, bam. Getting terracotta from that there block takes an insane amount of time. Like, actually so much time that it will make 0 sense to build anything out of terracotta literally ever. Getting it from our mason guys over there takes forever, makes no sense. So we're going to build a giant farm that takes dirt, converts it to mud, which then we run it through a system with pointed dripstone underneath, which then converts the mud to clay. We then blow up the clay. We collect the clay balls. We craft it back into clay. We then smelt it to make terracotta. It's a big system. It's a big farm. It's an expensive farm, and it's going to take us a really long time to make, but it makes terracotta achievable. Huge. How are you? I don't know if I actually answered you in Mad Entries. My bad. I'm pretty good. I'm very keen to start this project because I want to try and do like an insane scale again, but just do it so much better than last time in terms of speed, because we were slow. It was so slow. But yes, from that farm, the biggest thing we need is pointed dripstone. We actually have the material list for that as well. Drip. A dripstone farm requires, I'm blocking the actual material, but this one up here is pointed dripstone. Actually, no, this is the wrong one. We need this one. That was barely anything. This is our clay to mud to... This is our dirt to mud to clay to terracotta converter. We need about 5,500 dripstone. A lot of other materials as well. Don't worry about this one. This is endstone. We don't need that. It's just because it's in the end. Iron blocks we literally already have. All of these materials aren't too difficult. The only really difficult one is the pointed dripstone because, again, it's really hard to get from the one block. And in this 3,196 day world, we so far have, to our name, right here, 76 dripstone. And we need 5,000. So we're going to build a pointed dripstone farm. We have plenty of dripstone block, which is huge. We're going to build a farm for it. Pointed dripstone grows incredibly slowly if you place it like underneath one of these blocks and put water on top of it. So we're going to build a farm with everything we have and constantly expand the farm. And if I did the math right, which it could be a little off for sure, but it's about 450 Minecraft days of this farm running to get the dripstone we need. Which is why the mesa biome comes later in the build. So yeah, we're going to build that first. We're going to build that today. So let's go grab our materials so we can get that underway. That's our first... That took so long to eat one carrot. That's our first important farm to start with. What is my music? Actually, that is kind of a banger. Throw that on. Give me that. That frog was so loud in my eardrum. So, for the farm, we're going to build for the dripstone. The farm we need to build the other farm is basically the situation. It starts with 2,000. It's basically like fill it as much as you can, pretty much. We need a bunch of blackstone, polished blackstone, so it looks good. We're going to build it in our dome as well, so we're going to try and keep it on color theme. We need, just over 13 stacks of dripstone block. I think we have that. We have close to that, right? Music chill. It doesn't sound that... I don't think it's that loud on stream, but it's loud in my ears. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, we have 13. That's 13, and we need a little bit more than 13, so chuck that there. Okay, we have to be careful. I lost my bed that I've had since day 800, I think it was. I think since starting Laputa, I lost the bed I had, which I literally have a clip in the video of me catching it falling into the void off the wall. I lost it yesterday on stream. I had to go find it back in the VOD. I broke it and was standing over it. And in any normal world, I would have picked it up. But because the entity lag is so bad in this world right now for no apparent reason, it didn't pick up. And I would have despawned. Which is really sad because I had that one bed the whole time. And now it's just gone because of lag. Okay, so we have the dripstone. We need blackstone, 24 stacks exactly, which is kind of crazy. Honey blocks, chests. Oh, give me this. Then I can just write down the materials so we don't have to bring it up all the time. How much do we need though? 24 blackstone, 20 honey, 17 glaze. Or chests. We're actually gonna need so much more chests than that. That's just start. Actually, we don't really need it because it doesn't grow very fast. Dripstone grows incredibly slowly, by the way, which is why it's going to take 450 days. I think it's per one Minecraft day. There's like a 1.3% chance that it grows one block. Something. It's ridiculous, which is why the bigger you can grow it, the more chance that the one spawn multiplied by the amount you have will actually get somewhat of a growth going. Oak sign times dose, 2 obs, 2 both pistons. It's basically just going to be a flying machine. That's what this redstone here is. And a daylight sensor is going to be kind of tough. Not because they're hard to acquire. I'm pretty sure, I actually don't know what the recipe is, to be honest, but I'm sure I have it. It's just that there's a roof in this joint. So I don't know how or where we're going to build it. I think I have an okay line so that it can see the sky, but I'm going to put a hole in my roof. Repeater. Alright, that's our material list. We're going to have to keep opening that. Please tell me I have enough. I do have so much. Let's go. We need 24. That's going to be more than it'll fit. That's 13, right? Yeah, that seems about math. 13 plus 9 is 22, plus 2 is 24. What do you think we have? Dude, that takes like a whole second to pick up a shulker box. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to look more into the entity lag off stream. That is grim. Alright, now some redstone bits. We need 2 observers. 2 observers, both kinds of pistons, which we don't seem to have, weirdly. We do need a lever. We need a repeater times 1. We need a bit of redstone dust. A daylight sensor. How do you make a daylight sensor? Well, that I don't think I ever would have guessed that in my entire life. I would have thought there would have been at least some redstone in there. Some glass and some quartz. What a weird recipe. Beautiful. And then around here are our quartz. Also, our rockets last so much longer because we're lagging. Oh, I wasn't supposed to hit that. My bad. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, that's our daylight sensor. both pistons, a couple of oak signs. We should have some signs. It doesn't actually have to be oak, it's just that's what was built in. Don't worry, it has to be oak. We have it, so it's good. Some hoppers, some chests. Now we have so many normal chests somewhere. There we go. Give me dims. We have so many hoppers. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said it on yesterday's stream. I culled the amount of hoppers in our storage system to try and save lag, which it did actually work. I saved like 20, 30 FPS when I'm not streaming, at least. I mean, I guess I still saved it. It's just we lag when we stream and record at the same time. We took out this many hoppers from the storage system, just from things that don't currently need 7 double chests for their particular item. Like I don't have 7 double chests of diamonds. I'm pretty sure that is actually still connected. But for instance, nether warts. I'm pretty sure I would have culled because I don't have 7 double chests of nether warts. So I just took it out. And for instance, some of the stones have like a whole cube, like 7 by 5. And maybe I'm only using 2 rows at the moment. So I just took out the rest and I can just add them as we need them. But having this many hoppers out of the world, dude, so good. But we already have hoppers for sure for this build, so we're good with that. Evil Gorb, I'm not super well versed with lag mechanics, but it might be storage or redstone processing in spawn chunks. Yeah, that's also probably a huge part. But I kind of need it in spawn chunks anyways. Because a lot of my farms connect to it. Also big time lurker, but I love this project. Hell yeah, appreciated. I was gonna say something until I forgot what it was. My mind blanked. Yep, it's gone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thanks for chilling. I also big time lurker. I've been watching people for like years. Don't think I've ever sent a single message. But heavily relate and appreciate. Give me some cobble. I'm completely winging how to make a piston. It's been a while. I need redstone, I need iron, right? Yoink. Oh, and I need slime. Which I have somebody here, we're good, let's go. Wood, iron, redstone. Why do I only have 4 redstone? What the hell is that? Alright. Pistons, we need both. That's just not how you spell pistons. We need, we'll make 4, and then we can make 2 of those. Beautiful. 2 of each piston. Got a daylight sensor, we have a lever, we have redstone dust, a repeater. We got, yeah, beautiful. Oak signs, hopper's chest, glazed terracotta, and 20 honey is all we need. Beautiful. Here, you can hold that. Even though you don't go in here, I can't be bothered dealing with you right now. I'll be for real. Plus, I'll probably need to make more pistons later today anyways. 20 honey and glazed terracotta. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, and... glazed terracotta. Do I have it? I probably already have it in the mason building, right? Yeah, okay. So double check. We're not losing a shulker box of stuff today. Hi dudes. We got glazed terracotta, but that was so loud. Holy my eardrums. Apologies if that was as loud on stream as it was in my ears, because holy. If you were almost asleep, welcome back to the land of the awake. Oh no. Okay, now they're gonna lag everywhere and steal my bed. Wink, bro, that double baroque. Why is this world so low? Give me these. One of you have to have black glazed terracotta, right? One of you surely has it. Okay, maybe they're upstairs. Oh, we hit those. That's crazy. That is actually probably the only good thing The only thing good about the lag is it only takes 2 rockets to get all the way up, when it usually takes like 4. Hi gang. Who has black glazed terracotta? 12? What do we need? It's 17. Bro, the XP lag is grim. Hey, that is enough. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Here, hold my emeralds. That's everything we need? Yeah, beautiful. There's definitely some lurking around the forest, like that guy over there. But he's fine. I think I should build a door into the tree so I can just access this without having to fly up. That should be everything. I'm pretty certain. Yeah. Alright, let's build our first farm. We're on replay recording. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, and I already have the schematic over here, but I'm pretty sure this is the right spot. It's kind of huge. It also might lag a little bit. Go to free cam, line that daylight sensor up. We're going up here. I've got to put a hole in the roof right here. So far, so good. So far, so good. That's a great spot for a hole. Who the hell walks there? That's beautiful. Okay, so our first very important farm is the dripstone farm. We currently have like 70... Oh, I forgot to get my dripstone. We currently have like 76 dripstone. We need 5,000. So we're going to build this giant thing first, and then we're going to expand it constantly. If you don't know, dripstone grows incredibly slowly. It's about 1% or something per day chance for a dripstone to extend 1 block. So with the math, that could definitely be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's going to take us about 450 Minecraft days to get the 5,000 we need. If I constantly expand it, like as much as possible, constantly, if I'm on top of everything, which I'm not usually on top of everything, so it might take longer. But we're going to build it and just hopefully we eventually get enough. Because the entire thing is just to build a mega dirt to mud to clay to terracotta converter so we can rebuild the mesa biome in the void. This is insane. Alright, so if we throw this on configuration, rendered layers, single layer, bring it to, what level are we on? 10? About here-ish. Where do we want to start the build though? Do we just start the collection system? Go up from there? We actually also don't need that much dripstone. That's just what the farm schematic had in it, so be pretty fun on that. We also need water, because it's got to have water on top of the dripstone blocks. Okay, yeah, I think we built the collection system. It's probably the easiest thing to start with. So yeah, we do actually need that. Sure, give me a stack, that's fine. The lag is so painful. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oink. Okay. Ooh, I don't remember what my easy place is. What's my easy place code? My hotkey for easy place is U. I just pressed U and it didn't work. Which means U is being used for something else. Like... Okay, am I high, or was there not a single keybind on U? I guess I was only looking at the ones that were overlapped. I look at both. Or my eyes already hurt. This is not good for them. It's just straight up not there. Okay, so let's just change the keybind for easy place to something else. Like Y. Is Y being used for anything? We're about to find out. Chat, why must it be difficult? I don't see why there either. It's lying to me. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? mouse button. It doesn't accept mouse button keybinds. Keybinds? What about plus? Maybe it's just not showing me. Is something wrong with easy place? And now my sound is... Okay, no. That was because I pressed the mouse key button. Okay. Didn't easy place then. So flag. It's not easy placing. Okay. I mean, we can just build it normally. I just made it easier to get up to that platform. Yeah, this will do. I wonder why that's not working. Weird. Is it because... Ooh, we need to make sure we light this place up. This is gonna spawn mobs really quickly because my mob spawn is not even on. Easy place key. I might even be hiding it with my face. I was changing easy place key, not easy place toggle. I'm stupid as hell. There we go. Now it works. Now it works. We still need lanterns though. But hey, that saves us effort. Having to bridge around in the joint. Let's go grab some lanterns. Real quick. We want to make sure we don't be blowing things up by accident. Or ourselves, to be honest, because we're like level 306. Here, hold my chest plate. I don't need a chest plate in my own base. Famous last words. Alright. Now we can start building this thing. Take it back. It didn't let me place a single block. What? What is happening right now? I'm losing it. I'm so confused. Chat, I'm absolutely lost. That worked. I don't know why that worked. I did nothing different. Oh god. Alright, fantastic start. Easy first try. Beautiful. Okay, now throw down a lantern before a creeper spawns on my face because it's lagging and we all die. Lovely. Alright, now that should... Yeah, sweet. Everything else should be good to go. Okay, we need the same thing over that side, but okay, we'll build across to it. Slowly but surely. Yeah, beautiful. I'm also generally going to be so uncoordinated. I think I said this yesterday, but I play so much Minecraft. One, always in one block, so I feel like I don't play actual Minecraft ever. And then two, for the last like 300 to 400 hours, it's all been creative, in a creative world. So I go switch back to my survival world, and I just feel uncoordinated. I forget how long it takes to land with an elytra. I forget how long it takes to do literally anything. So the fact I haven't died yet is kind of crazy. And two, ooh, I need a lantern. Things like that I'll forget about, for sure. And it also doesn't help that we're lagging. Yep, instantly there's creepers. Instantly there's creepers. I'm gonna land in the middle, and we're gonna absolutely clock both of them. Yep, he's gone. Sweet. Bro, my arrows are falling. grim out here. It's grim. Imagine if we were in hardcore. We'd be cooked. It'd be all over. Hold this. Throw this here. There's also another thing, actually, how far you can reach to place blocks in, like, the building mod I've been using. You can place from as far as you want. The building mod I've been using to design the thing, not actually in survival. You can place as far as you want, so I switch back to survival, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Pick it up. There we go. Okay, so this is the huge collection system. All the dripstone, eventually, pretty much how it works. It'll incredibly slowly grow, and it'll add like one dripstone drip, basically, not drip, spike, stalactite, whatever. And then each day, it's got a daylight sensor attached to a flying machine. Once it hits nighttime, it'll activate and it'll fly the thing across, and it'll knock off a certain level of the dripstone stalactites, whatever. Oh my god. Bro, that falls like 4 blocks before it registers I can pick it up. What is going on with this poor world? Did I turn down my... Yeah, I did. I don't know why. It's so weird. I'm gonna have to... Maybe it's a weird bug with one of my mods. I do have a lot of mods installed. Yeah, the flying system, the flying machine, will go across, knock off the certain level of dripstone stalactites, and it'll fall into this collection system, and then obviously into a chest. We pick up those, say like every few days when there's actually a decent amount, and then we'll slowly add to the farm. Because this is definitely not going to be big enough. I think at this size, like, we'd finish the rest of the project, and we still wouldn't have enough dripstone. So... Our mesa is towards the end. I think it's like 6th or 7th in the little sections that we're going to build out of hunger. But yeah, we should have enough by the time we get around to it. Otherwise, I guess worst case, we can build it last. It would just be like we're going around in a circle clockwise, and we're just going to skip one, finish it, and then go back. Which would look kind of dumb for, like, time-lapse purposes, but alas, what can you do? Wait, is there another one? There's just one? Alright, sweet. We need more blackstone, please. Yeah. And this one, please. We don't need this one piece of gunpowder. I think we're good. Hold the honey. Alright, sweet. And then, after we've built this one, this shouldn't take too long, especially with Lightmatica, even though we are lagging like crazy. The next one we're building is the start of the dirt, mud, clay, terracotta converter thing, which all starts from a gravity block duper, basically. So it's pretty common, the end portal frames, you can break them using mushrooms. Not anymore in this version of the world, but I made sure to break them before I updated the world. So our end portal frames are broken out there in the void, not the one that's just here, because that would be insane to build in the center of our base. But I did clear it. There's like 2 I've already found out in the void, just flying around looking for trial chambers. So I broke the frame on one of them before I updated the world. So we're good to build a gravity block duper. If you don't know what that is, basically you grow mushrooms right next to the end portal once it's activated, and it'll break the frames, which are otherwise, like, you can't break them normally with like a pickaxe or anything. And then if you put like a little system, which you'll see in like half an hour once I start building it, a piston system with slime blocks, and you load up a gravity block, aka gravel, sand, concrete powder, that kind of stuff. You can even use anvils, which is kind of crazy. I don't know who wants to duplicate that many anvils, but you can. And then you put it next to the portal frame, and push it around, it'll duplicate it and send the duplicated blocks through to the end, and then you can create a collection system on that side. We're going to use it for our insane amount of sand. We need like 70,000 regular sand. We need tens of thousands of sandstone, tens of thousands of smooth sandstone, and then we need a red sand, smooth red sand. So we're going to need a lot. Getting that from the one block would take years. Just absolutely not going to do that. So we're using the gravity block duper for that, for sure. That was insane how long that took to register. And we're also going to use it for gravel. We actually already have a decent gravel farm via the piglin botting. That's what I'm going to shoot up there. Okay, that one registered. I pulled those the same distance. All three, the two that are here and the one that actually hit them, same distance. Crazy stuff. We already have a decent gravel farm. Oh, hello skeletons. You guys have arrow lag as well, right? We don't have to have beef. It's okay. But the problem with our piglin bartering farm, it's not fast enough. And also, we're gonna combine multiple things at the same time. So we're gonna duplicate our gravel via the system, right? And then it's going to be in the end. Don't use lag and your little aim hacks, all right? We're going to duplicate it in the end because it's way faster and it's going to keep up with our dirt machine, basically. We did it in the Lapida build. But again, if you don't know, you can duplicate your dirt, which is particularly amazing for one block or just sky blocks in general. Come on, register. You know you're supposed to be there. Oh, did I run out of blocks? I thought I had a block. One block shy. You can duplicate it with 2 gravel, 2 dirt makes 4 coarse dirt, and then you can just like turn that into a path block or farmland, or rake it, then you've got dirt. Duplicating your dirt at the cost of gravel. We're gonna do that on just the most insane scale because we need 200,000 dirt in some form of another. Thank you. So we're gonna do that, but a lot. And we're gonna build that into our mud converter and our clay converter and our terracotta converter, all in one spot. And it's a huge farm. So that's the next thing we've got on the agenda. Where did we actually start building this? Here. Alright, give me all my dripstone. All the dripstone blocks at least. All the redstone for now. We don't actually need flying machine stuff yet. I feel like I'm missing where this sign is supposed to be, but I'll find it eventually. Hopefully before it's too late. Bro, that's crazy. I keep saying that, I guess, but it really do be insane how much it's lagging for no reason. Like, how are we sitting comfortably at, you know, 100 frames probably? 91 frames, 85 frames, and it's gonna lag that much just for the entities. My frames still look beautiful. In terms of like my specs, nothing's capping out. It's just lagging entities. I also culled a bunch of entities from yesterday because this was a problem on yesterday's stream. And we had just like, I don't know, 50 clerics still, something ridiculous. So I culled them in a very humane way. I sent them off into the void, and got rid of a bunch of the extra animals we didn't need. Still lagging. My mob farm is off. I don't get it. I even looked on Reddit, and I mean, it's kind of hard to look up, yo, why is entity lagging a problem all of a sudden in this new update? Because everyone is asking the same question because they're running it on like their school laptop that costs $200 and has 1 gig of RAM. Which it's gonna lag when you use that, but this computer should have no problem and has had no problem. Loading a lot more. Loading a lot more. So I'm hoping maybe it's a mod Like, I still have my building mods installed for when I'm designing stuff in the creative world. Maybe I have to take those out while I'm actually in the survival world, and hopefully that will save a bit. I don't know why it would be lagging, but I don't know. I don't know what else has changed that could have messed with the world at all. I realized I haven't put down any lanterns. Wait, can they not spawn on dripstone block? There, yeah, there we are. Yeah, they can. All off. Oh man. That light didn't update, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Ooh, I wonder if building the gravity duper is a good idea today. With the lag. Because it might not work. What else do we have to build? We have... These are the main things to start with. We have the duper... We have the mud clay converter, but that's... So we can't build that. Slash, it won't work without the gravity duper. We could add crafters to a bunch of things. I did want to change our collection system for this. Not that it's even on at the moment, but we don't... This being our mob farm, by the way, if you don't recognize that. We don't need anything except bones from there anymore. We have like 14 double chests plus some shulkers of gunpowder. If we ever need TNT or rockets as well, I guess. Don't fall down into the creepers. Bang. Did that just fall to the ground after it hit its face and then eventually just go through the entire zombie? What is happening? Okay, that one I think was partly my fault at least. I take it back. None of that was my fault. That's wild. Yeah, we only want bones. We have everything else in a huge supply, but we need a ton of bone meal for building biomes. You know, with grass and flowers and whatnot. Plus, we need bone blocks, I think. Some, at least. Okay, next layer. Blackstone, we have some, but that's not going to be enough. Yoink. Yeah, so I have a new system for that, and then we can also autocraft the bones into bone blocks to like save a bunch of room, because that thing fills very quickly, and I cannot be bothered checking it non-stop. And then same with the moss farm. Once we get the pale oak moss as well, pale oak biome moss. I think it's just called pale moss. I think. We're gonna have to run the moss farm a lot. I think we just need to run it a lot anyways, but. No shot, we are one blackstone short. That is actually criminal. Alright, let's go get our one blackstone polished block. I bet it's because I was trying to pillar across earlier. And I didn't have enough blocks. So I didn't pick them all up. Ow. My face. Yeah. Alright. Those guys will surely leave us alone. Fully? Maybe we throw one in each corner. The middle's gonna be filled with water, so mobs can't spawn in there once we actually get the thing going, but... Bro, I aimed that so high and it still almost didn't hit him. There's a slime under here, isn't there? Bro, we've created a mob platform. It's bad. Eh. But then that one goes flying. How does that make any sense? You're on this... I'm being scammed. Alright, should we fill this with water? I guess we should probably fill the, let's build the flying machine first. We're gonna have to pillar up to put all the dripstone in, which is gonna be a bit of a pain, but alas. Okay. This probably needs like an order. Needs to build in an order, but Let's hope from here works. Eh. Lovely. Alright. Surely... Okay, I'm about to be shot the second I load back in. But this person needs to be banned. And by this person, I mean this robot. Get him out of here. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. No, don't shoot me. Please leave me be. Alright, I'm gonna get destroyed. I don't even have all the blocks. I'm leaving. Get me out of here. Make them despawn. Alright, where's my redstone? Yoink, 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 yoink. I reckon the other sign is on the flying machine. I don't know why it would need a sign. I thought it was in the collection system. Ow. Yeah. You guys picked up a bunch of items. Are we really doing this right now? You have. Look at you all. You're all rats. Get them out of here. Okay, just didn't accept that one. Lovely. Alright. Now we can hopefully build this in peace whilst dangling over a platform with... Yep, he's gonna shoot me. Cool. Got there in the end. Oh, this is annoying. Maybe we just do the outside edge. There's a baby zombie over there. That thing is going to cook me. All this. All this. You reckon I make it past that creeper? Probably wishful thinking. Didn't want to risk that. That seems sketch. Nope. 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 Alright, the center section will be old water. So, let's just get the water. And then they should all just leave us alone, surely. We have one bucket, but we need another. No, here. And that's bucket. I guess that kind of works. Half of what we need. That's not bad. Just flying for 10 minutes. Bro, imagine if I had flight duration 3 rockets on me. We would never land. I could fly the whole, what's it called? Castle, and we wouldn't land. Oh, beautiful. They're all gone. Hi, little man. Nope. Bro had armor. Holy. Yeah. You don't want to just chill. Leave me be. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. We could have had a thing going there. Beautiful. Okay. I think just placing it along here. We do have to do the whole thing. Okay, cool. Cool. Do this. We don't actually want that to be the whole way. Get the blocks back. Yep. Then we should be able to just do this. Probably mess up where the lanterns are, but no, it's fine. You're not supposed to be there. Wait, no, that is fine. It's kind of hard to see where the water is when it takes like an extra 2 seconds to load where it actually is. No. Oh, that's a huge save, bro. I thought it was going to go all the way down there and fill the joint. We're lagging now, imagine that. Alright. That should go all the way across, except for where the lanterns are. Yeah, okay, sweet. I'm going to say that last little bit is just lagging behind. Alright, we do this side, and then that way we shouldn't be harassed when we build the flying machine. Didn't mean to do that, my bad. Dude, this is so much easier when I know where the water is. Beautiful. First try, no lag, no problems. Completely good. Yeah, one there. That should go to all the way down, I think. Then this from here should hit it that direction. And then... Oh, wait, let's double check. I think... Get rid of this. Give me that. Yeah, beautiful. That stops there. Yeah, I think the other... I think this is where the other thing is supposed to go. The other sign. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be there. It'll sit in the middle. That should be fine. Okay, and then... Water... Here. There's a sign supposed to be here? How does it go to the left? Or it just goes either way. Do I just put it in the middle? I just put it in the middle. Working on my own farm in real time. It goes that way. Yeah, and then this from here. Breaking this. Should do the same thing, except for some reason. Yeah, that'll meet in the middle. Beautiful. Alright. Well, I guess we may as well just break the other lanterns, because we don't actually need them right now. And one more. I'll just go in the collection system, because I can't bother waiting the extra 3 seconds for them to pick up. Alright. Beautiful. Now, the flying machine, without being harassed by 75 skeletons and a creeper. Beautiful. Alright. Piston that way, piston, stick piston that way, holding onto a bunch of lovely sounding honey. Whoever created that soundbite, that's nasty. Ah, there's my other sign. I always knew it was there. No questions. No questions about it. I'm worried it's gonna activate that if I put that. Let's build this first. What? Okay, yep. And actually, again, before I activate that, let's build the other side. So my flying machine doesn't fly away into that wall over there. So we need you, redstone? Yeah, redstone. And that should be everything. It basically flies across from there, knocks off all the dripstone, hits this, bounces back, and then resets and waits for the next day. So, if we hit this... Yeah, and it's actually really quiet because I have quiet pistons on, and it... Wait, was the terracotta supposed to move? No, terracotta can't be moved. That's why it's there. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm confused, I'll be honest. But as long as that bounces back and comes back to us, everything is fine. Just, hopefully it'll do that. I think it's also running a lot slower than it's supposed to, because again, we're lagging. Moment of truth. Does it bounce back? Please bounce back. It bounces back. Let's go. Okay, but also the moment of truth. Will it stop and not just keep going? We do also need to make that hole. Should we do this? Ooh, that's... Nailed it. First try. We're on 74, negative 74, negative 64. Okay, we make hole up there. Coming back still? Holy, you take a while. Look at you go. Bro, I wanted to do one of our next streams after I built the, one of our next streams after I've built the farms. The dirt, mud, clay, terracotta thing. Once we build that, I want to run through the entire one block to try and get all the new stuff, particularly the pale oak stuff. Rockets, I forgot what I needed. My chest. Yoink. Yoink. I want to run through the entire one block so we get all the new stuff. But, in saying that, we're gonna lag. We might be trapped in here. This may have been a mistake. What's the easiest way out of here for me? Did I make an easy way out? Why have I not made an easy way out? This seems like a mistake. That seems like a hole. We're free! Okay, the only problem is now I don't remember where I was. We're gonna go to 74, which is this way. 74, negative 60, this corner. Ow. Oh, that's right. I was over here. I remember where in the world it was. I don't remember the coordinates. I do remember the coordinates. It's negative 64. This guy. Positive 72. This guy right here. Yep, that's a good lag-free world right there. Alright, so that's nighttime. So it shouldn't run. Theoretically. It should just update when it sees sun, I think. That's not a carrot. So I think it's good. My Discord just crashed? Wait, did my internet just crash? Oh. Okay, well, my stream just crashed, and my internet refuses to come back. I don't know why. It's the first time it's crashed in literally months, but I figured we may as well finish the farm, because all I've got to do is place a few dripstone, points under here, and then it's finished. So, I figured I may as well finish it for the VOD's sake. So, if we just fly through here, simply, not hit our head on anything, grab our 76 dripstone we have to our name, pointed dripstone we have to our name, and if we place this under here, we can at least get the farm going, and then tomorrow I'll stream the gravity block duper I was going to build today, tomorrow. Okay, so, we start from this side here. Kind of annoying that this is like one block. If we do this, very slowly. You saw nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, game? There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. We do this carefully this time. Stay along this edge. We can reach 4 blocks. No idea how far we'll make it. I guess I could do the math, but who can bother doing math this early in the morning? It's 2 PM. There we go. Okay, this is just not a good system. I'm too uncoordinated for it. Do. But I've lost my music too because my Spotify crashed. Pain. It's just pain. All I know is pain. Oh, we'd probably turn off our schematics here. Might save us a little bit of the lag. I doubt it, because the lag makes no sense, but maybe a little bit. Okay. It's also so dark. Is that might even be in the right spot, honestly. I can't tell because it's so damn dark. Did we place the water above us? We did. Okay, so we definitely also need to place the water. That will, I don't think it grows... I think it grows, just not as fast. If we don't have the blocks there. Give me some blackstone. This shouldn't activate anything. Guy that knows absolutely no redstone. Ooh, we might make it just enough to get across the other side. Take it back. We are too short. Nice. Okay. So, we're going to let this grow off stream. I mean, it's going to be on stream and off stream. It's just going to be for the next 450 Minecraft days-ish. Then once that... Every time it grows, I'll add it on so it eventually fills up this entire thing, and we have to expand the entire thing because it's going to be that big. And then, yeah, we should eventually get enough for the 5,000 we need for the dirt to terracotta converter. We need water first, though. That's what I came back over here for. Fill our water buckets real quick, Yeah, that place works. Eh. Honestly, you don't even know it's here until you fly down. That's crazy. Yeah, do this again. And then if we do it along the other side, it should just auto-fill, right? Boink, boink. Oh. Yeah, okay, beautiful. That is filling as intended. I'm pretty sure it does still grow without it, but we're trying to min-max as much as possible because otherwise it's just going to take forever. I mean, it's already going to take forever. We need every small percentage increase in dripstone, pointed dripstone growth we can get. Bang. Alright, lovely. I mean, I don't think the lanterns matter, but just in case they matter, we're getting rid of them. The ones on the outside don't matter, but in case this, you know, stops that one particular block, water from going through the dripstone properly. What day? It's daytime, right? Yeah, it's daytime. Okay. I don't know if this is going to activate properly because I haven't seen this daylight sensor work properly yet. But I mean, realistically, even if I run this for the next hour or so, we're probably only going to get like 3 or 4 to grow at all. So it not firing is... Oh! Oh! We already got one to grow instantly. What the hell is that? That's crazy! Bro, it's supposed to grow... It's like a 1% chance per day, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check the number on that. Hold up. Oh, wait, I don't have internet. Wait, actually, hold up. Do this. Yep. Excuse me. We definitely still don't have internet. I have data on my phone, hold up. Minecraft dripstone pointed. It's definitely supposed to be the other way around, but yeah, they'll get the idea. Yep, come on. How, no, I don't like this. Give me the other website. Okay, only this website exists. Cool, got it. No, I love that. I love ads. I really enjoy ads. Unblockable ads in my face that I can't get past. It's a really enjoyable experience, I've got to say. Natural generation, breaking, post generation. Yeah, okay. Stalactites grow extremely slowly, speeding up if there is a water source or a waterlogged block above the dripstone, growing even faster if the block between the water and the dripstone is a dripstone block, which is why we've got the dripstone and then the water above it. In addition, if there is a solid block less than 11 blocks below the stalactite, a stalagmite grows on that block toward the stalactite. This growth does not occur if the stalactite's tip is waterlogged, and a stalagmite below does not grow if it is waterlogged. Okay, yeah, that part doesn't matter, because we don't want it to grow from the bottom, because that'll mess up the collection system, and it doesn't increase the speed. Every time the block receives a random tick, there is a small chance... Oh, it's not a random tick. Okay, that's nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. I mean, it's still bad, to be clear, but every time the block receives a random tick, there is a small chance of 1.138% chance for a stalactite or stalagmite to grow 1 block, which is what we've got on the right there. Meaning that every single growth step takes an average time of 5 in-game days. Or 100 minutes. That guy grew instantly. Every 5 days to grow 1 level. That's insane. So this thing could not fire for 5 days and would still on average only miss 1. That's crazy. Okay, but that every 5 days, on average, all of these should grow because we have so many, which is why the bigger the farm gets, the better. But damn, this thing is going to be slow. But that's it complete for now, and then we'll just slowly expand it. Our collection system should be working at picking up the things I dropped, because I dropped a lot of lanterns and blocks. Okay, we're lagging so much. Don't know how I managed to grab that, but I will take it. Beautiful. Alright. Collection system works. And that should run in the background. I don't know if it's worth AFKing at the moment. I don't want to blow up our day count by just leaving things AFK, but this being built already, every time we build a new farm, this will be running because it's in our spawn chunks. Pretty sure it works. I'm pretty sure it's close enough to our spawn chunks. I mean, it's literally right there. That's our spawn center. So it should run. And regardless, we spend 90% of our time in the center anyway, so it should be loaded pretty much all the time. So as we're building other farms and whatnot, collecting materials, that should work. But seeing as it's just our VOD watchers here, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. If you are on the VOD channel, feel free to subscribe. If you want to come watch them live, it is linked down below in any of the videos. It's just my name on Twitch, Kody McHugh. Feel free to come check them out, and hopefully my internet won't crash and leave the VOD in 2 pieces. But I am super keen for this project. It's going to be insane. I've been super excited at designing the whole thing. It's going to make this world look crazy, and I think we can do it way faster than we did Lapita, because Lapita took us like a year and like 2,000 hours. It was ridiculous. But this time I've designed things in mind of what we can generate with farms really quickly. So yeah, like and subscribe, drop a follow on Twitch, all that jazz. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys in the next VOD and or stream. Till then, adios.